What's robbing your peace? When you get up in the morning, what's the first thought that comes into your mind as you anticipate the events of the day? Are you relaxed and at peace about it, or do you start to worry and think, oh, what if this happens? What if this happens? And then when you're dressing for work and you look in the mirror, what do you tell yourself? Are you at peace saying, wow, you look great? Or do you criticize yourself and put yourself down about your appearance? And then when you get to work, are you at peace at work? Or are you angry, frustrated, overwhelmed, and everything's driving you nuts? When you get home from work, what attitude do you radiate to your family? Are you at peace about the events of the day? Or does all the tension that you've built up during the day just spill out to your family? So what's robbing your peace in the average day? Well, it's your interpretation of the events of the day. You see, it's how you interpret it then determines your emotional response. But this is really a battle between your spirit and your soul. You see, your spirit is filled with the Spirit of Jesus. And His interpretation of the events of your life is always, it's under control. I'm helping you. You can relax. And He is constantly telling you that with His quiet, reassuring voice. But your soul or personality, it gets upset really easily, depending on your emotional baggage and how many emotional buttons you have. And it will shout at you, did you see what happened? You should get even. How can you let them get away with that? You should be angry. You should be worried. What if this happens? What if this happens? You see, your personality shouts over top of your spirit. And so you lose the voice of the Spirit calming you down, and all you hear is the shouting voice of the baggage screaming at you in your personality. So how do you get your peace back? Well, consider the next time you're upset that your interpretation of what just happened or your day might be wrong, and that you have completely misinterpreted what took place. And train your ear to hear the quiet voice of Jesus calming you down, telling you everything's under control and I'm helping you every step of the way. Also too, as you get rid of your emotional baggage, your personality calms down, and it's so much easier to hear the voice of your spirit and Jesus speaking to you through your spirit. So listen to the voice of the Spirit the next time you get upset. So to live a transformed life, you need to adopt Jesus' interpretation of the events of your day and recognize that maybe your original interpretation was wrong. So now I want to hear from you. How have you been able to get your peace back? We want to hear your story because we all struggle with this issue. Just leave your comments in the box below. And if this is your first visit here, you need to get my free self-assessment guide. And to do that, just subscribe to my weekly email newsletter, and you know how to subscribe to that. The subscription form is always right there. Talk to you again next week, but this week, get your peace back.